helping to lower my blood pressure, getting more energy and better muscle growth, and more determination in my job life. Holy crap, dude. Win, 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 win. Use my camera to see behind. Yep, does believe we are recording.
Is this just a dream?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Jack Brisk from the Crystal Coast in North Carolina, and I'm giving you a little update. It's been a few days since I've been away, and my knee has not gotten better. So I've been in a lot of pain. Last night I had to take some medicine for the pain. A lot of pain. So this morning I took my oral steroids and another pain pill, man. I've taken only like four serious pain pills in the last month. I don't like taking them. I try hard to resist it, but it hurts like hell. So the gout situation, the arthritis situation in the hips, the shoulders, and the knee, especially my right knee, has not gone away. I'm not better. I'm a little better now, by the way, since I took the steroids and the painkiller this morning. You know, it doesn't hurt as much. I can walk around a little bit, but it's still a problem. So I came across something called boron, B-O-R-O-N, boron. It's a natural element. It's an essential. I don't know if you could call it a mineral. Let me. I'll get my verbiage straight for the future videos. But it's a natural element, naturally occurring, and required for the body's function. So one of the things it does helps greatly with the joints, the autoimmune system. It also does an amazing job of boosting testosterone. Now, I've looked at a lot of things over the years that could boost your testosterone, and I've tried them, but I haven't done any testing, by the way. So I really can't tell you whether any of them actually did anything to boost the testosterone. This is the first element, nutrient, nutraceutical, vitamin, if you will, the boron, that I've come across where I've seen people posting their actual numbers, their blood tests from the doctors. And I was fascinated by that. One guy had like a 68% increase in testosterone. Another guy doubled his testosterone levels. That's fantastic. So a lot of good things come with raised testosterone levels. There are some potential bad things as well, I suppose, depending on whether or not you listen to the naysayers and the people that, you know, really want to tear everything apart. I don't actually think there is. I think most men, by the time they're 30, their testosterone levels are dropping. By the time they're 50, they're half of what they were when they were 20. So this extra testosterone helps bring people back to life, strengthens their hearts, their muscle, their libido, their sex drive goes way up, their sperm count, depending on how you're taking testosterone, goes up. All good numbers all the way across, including helping some people with blood pressure issues, which I have blood pressure that won't go away. I mean, it's like a bad habit. It's hard to quit. Blood pressure just won't go away. So I'm on medicine for that. So I'm taking the boron, and I'm going to take it. I've only taken it like 2-3 days. I think I felt a boost in energy. So I'm pleased with that. I feel good about that. But I don't know if it's true or not. It could be psychosomatic, right? Taking this pill, thinking I'm going to feel better, and I feel better, right? You're really supposed to take it for about weeks, and sometimes people say months, right? Whichever way you want to go. The dosage, typically, the high-end dose, most people are saying is about 12 milligrams, but people like to say that there's something wrong with it. I watched a scientist guy get on, and he was talking about boron and what boron is used for making green slime. Boron's a bonding agent. It's a naturally occurring thing, and it's great for making like the silly putty kind of stuff. Anyway, what happened was one of the ways boron got a bad name was this mother bought a bunch of boron so the kid can make all the colored goo he wanted. You know, like that green slime stuff, but whatever color. And the kid bathed in this stuff, played with it, and then wrapped it around his hands, put it on his face, and wore this stuff and played with it for like a couple of months straight. Every day, was totally fascinated with it. And the mother, being not so bright, I suppose, didn't think that that was a bad idea. Now, whatever chemical you use, natural or not, smothering yourself in it for months can cause a problem. So the problem was this. Apparently, the kid got some rashes on his hands. They went in and they said that they were burns, and this is using tens of thousands of milligrams, soaking your hands into stuff a day. So the point is, the news report got out, boron got a bad name, and they started calling it toxic and potentially dangerous. And it kind of suits the pharmaceutical companies pretty well too, because if this is a healthy mineral, this scare tactic keeps people away from it. So what I've seen, and the people have done it, and done it with all the clinical tests that go along with it, doctors talking about it, scientists talking about it, and of course, you have the bodybuilder types as well. And their experience with long-term exposure to boron, not a problem. Does not seem to be a problem. Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, I'm not trying to claim to be one, but I do find it beautiful to be able to work on yourself and explore new possibilities. So do your research, decide whether it's good for you. Boron is cheap, man. It's like $10 a bottle, and it'll last you a month. It's nothing. It's no big deal as far as costs go. And if it does 1/10 of what it claims to do, it's worth it. So here's the gist of this story. Well, looking at this and considering raising my testosterone, I started wondering about my own testosterone levels. Low testosterone is associated with low energy, right? A bunch of things like this, a bunch of issues that affect people, including joint problems and other problems, all kinds of problems. Low libido, a low sex drive. So I started looking into it, and then I discovered what I've heard about before, but I've never really looked into. It always sounded kind of scary, Testosterone Replacement Therapy, TRT it's called, Testosterone Replacement Therapy, TRT, and I started looking into potential benefits of that. Now, as typical with the algorithms, with these search engines and these video places that we use, the first several videos I came across were more like warning videos, saying like, oh, you could die of a heart attack, a blood clot, and several other things. But as I dug deeper and looked at the rest of it, we had other doctors that were very much so in disagreement with the blood clot problem and some of the other so-called heart issues. They're only for potentially 5% of males, according to one guy I was listening to, one doctor. Only 5% of males suffer from a certain type of problem, which I won't name. And with that problem, there's just an added drug that you take to help reduce your estrogen levels. We want to reduce those as well. For some men, that's a problem, and that can cause gynecomastia and other things. But very few men, it's not a big issue. As far as I can tell, that's the biggest issue there is. And a couple other things. Do your research, look your TRT, Testosterone Replacement Therapy, and see what you find. But I ran across several different private testimonies, besides all the doctors, which were brilliant. They explained it in a level that I never could. It's just not my forte. I don't have that kind of command over the English language, nor do I want to. I don't want to know all the technical terms. I just want to understand it in a way that makes perfect sense to me and leaves me with no doubt whether or not I'm hurting myself or not. So with this testosterone replacement therapy, looking at this one guy, went through his 6 months or a year. I don't remember if he was 6 months or a year. And some people do it for years, by the way. So how long can you do it? The argument may be even indefinitely. And it makes people seem to be younger and just about it. I had to stop change my battery. So again, there are 3 types of administration that I'm aware of, and I haven't been researching this too long, so there might be a 4th or a 5th, who knows. 1 is a needle, 2 is a cream, and 3, I believe, is pill form, right? So you use pill form, and you got to take these things regularly. Now with the shot, from what I understand, is once a week. And the reason I said that the shot may not be as good is a testimony one doctor gave, and he was talking about this. Now imagine in your testicles, there is testosterone is being made all day, every day, and it's bathing. By the way, it's bathing your sperm in that too. But it's being made every day, all day in small doses. Your body's used to a constant, steady, small dose of testosterone being released into the system all day. Now, if you get a shot once a week, you're getting whatever the milligrams or the dosages of that shot all at once. That's enough to last you a whole week, all at once, flooding into your buttocks muscles and flooding your body. And so now you're going to see in the body spikes of testosterone way up and way down. And the doctor made a case for that's not so good for the system. And I tell you what, just as a layman, I would say that does not sound so good for your system. Now, the pills you can take daily, I assume, I don't know that. The cream was diagnosed as a daily, or prescribed as a daily thing. So you put that on your, wherever, I don't know where you put it. Could you put it on your testicles? I don't know. Put it on your arm, your face, your neck, I don't know. You'd have to learn that as you go. I still haven't gotten that far. So to me, the cream sounds like the best way to go about it. There's a fourth way too, sublingually. You can take it under your tongue too. I assume there's drops or something. So there you are, the 3 methods of taking it. I'm leaning toward the cream or the one under the tongue. Okay, so a little update. Since I've been editing this, I've learned a lot more. So it turns out, I believe at this point now, the injections are the better way to go. There's a half-life of the testosterone, and as it slowly degrades, you give yourself your second shot of the week or your 1 shot of the week, and it ends up actually being potentially more consistent than trying to put the lotions and other things on. But I'm still learning, and as I come up with new information, I will let you know. But I didn't want to leave you with a false notion that the shots were somehow a negative or bad. I think they may actually be the best choice, and I will let you know as time goes on. Thanks. I need to talk to a doctor and learn more about it. So it sounds good. So I don't like the idea of spiking my testosterone up and down. It sounds like abuse of the body. It sounds like a very unhealthy thing to do. But now, to be honest, if you can't tell by the enthusiasm in my voice, I want to do this. So I got to make sure I don't let my enthusiasm beat out my intelligence, my reasoning power. You know, emotions sometimes beat out intellect, and we'd like to think it doesn't go that way, but it's probably that way more than not. You know, our emotions drive us, our subconscious, and the things we desire and want drive us to do our things. And right now, the emotions of getting rid of this pain in my joints, helping to lower my blood pressure, getting more energy and better muscle growth, and more determination in my job life. Holy crap, dude. Win, 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 win. And I need to know the side effects. The side effects are very minimal. The 1 or 2 I know of is that if you're predisposed to lose your hair, if you're a male pattern baldness person, it's possible it will accelerate that baldness. You may go bald, you know, a little sooner than you would have. I don't have that in my family so much. I'm not so much worried about that, but which would I rather? A full head of hair? Some people want that more than anything else. A full head of hair or muscles and energy and health? I want the health. And there have been people who have been taking this therapy for years. They seem to be doing okay. I need to see the horror stories. But wish me luck. So I don't have any more. I'm not going to waste your time anymore today with this. But I had a whole series of bad incidents just went through in the last week here that I didn't talk to you guys. I was out of it for a little while with my health. But man, I'm coming back. We're going to get this back. I'm going to pull this out of the hamper, and we're going to push it forward, and we're going to, you know, I don't know. I'll have to cut some of this out because I don't know what to say. We're going to be saying we are the champions, okay? We're going to win this together. And I hope for your health, your personal journey, that you can take some encouragement from me, because I wanted to give up, babes. People, brothers, sisters, I wanted to give up. I mean, I felt bad. I felt depressed. I wondered what it would be like, you know, if I didn't make it. But I don't. I'm not a depressed person. I'm not a depressed person. I'm an optimist, man. I see the possibilities in life and the victory. Okay, dry throat. I'm one of the greatest optimists you ever know. I mean, I believe anybody can do it if they put their mind to it. Even if you have low IQ, you're not a very intelligent person. In the world we're given here, if you try hard enough and you don't make excuses and you don't fight the wrong fight, you fight the right fights. I mean, you can start a small business. You can maybe become successful in your job, in your career, become the manager, whatever it is, whatever your goal is, small or big, you can make it happen. And you can also make, in most cases, I know some people have some serious problems. I might end up being one of them. I don't know. God forbid, have the big C come up or something. I don't know what this is. But I'm going to get it all checked out now, and I'm going to do the good fight. And we can do it together. If you're struggling with something with your health, go ahead and put it in the comments below. This is Jack Brisk from the Crystal Coast, living life to its fullest, enjoying this beautiful rainy weather we have right now today. and it is it's a good day to be alive. This is Jack Briscout. I'll see you guys on the flip side.